welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been such a long time since I've wanted to start a channel, and trust me, as the chief procrastinator, I'm only starting now. So I hope you're going to have a fun ride. I intend to have so much fun shooting videos and sharing pieces of my life with you here. So please subscribe, like this video. This video today is going to be about getting to know me. Yeah, let's get into it. A couple of weeks ago, I posted on my Instagram story that I am starting a YouTube channel, and I posted a question tag for my followers to ask what they would be interested to know if I was starting a YouTube channel. And a lot of questions were asked, truly, and there's so many. So while okay, disclaimer, a lot of the questions were they covered most of the questions that we asked covered a variety of topics. So from those topics, even like from those questions, even I've been able to get inspiration for at least 2 more videos that I'm going to shoot, because it's impossible for me to take all of that in a single ride, because some of them were about working in tech. I work in tech. Some were about career. Some were about marriage. Some were about relationship. Some were just random, how are you doing? So I'm going to only answer the one that is relevant to getting to know me, and I'm going to just add a couple more other facts that were not asked, of course, just so you have an idea of who I am. And yeah, let's go. Once again, hi. My name is Oyinka Oyerinde. I go by Oyi. I'm 24 years old. I turned 24 last month. No, this is in May. I turned 24 in May, and I'm Nigerian. I'm Yoruba in Nigeria. At the moment, I'm a product designer. I work in tech, and before Dubai, I lived in Nigeria. So yeah. I was born and bred in Ibadan, and then I went to university in Ilorin. And after university, I went to Lagos. I worked in Lagos for a couple of years, and then I moved to Dubai, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I have a bachelor's degree in economics. Don't ask me why I studied economics. Making a decision, a lifelong decision, should not even be made. Like, how is a child 15 and they have to make a decision of what they want to study in school, which ultimately leads to what they want to do with their life in the future? That's just too much for a 15-year-old or 14 or whatever age people get into uni. Anyway, that answers why I studied economics. So I'm going to go into the questions that I have. I'm going to be checking them on my laptop here, answer them, and at the end of those questions, all the questions, then I'm going to just have a recap, whatever is missing, whatever else. So yeah, I'm talking too much, I'm rambling. Okay, bye. So someone asked me, how is life in Dubai for you? Dubai is pretty great, to be honest. As someone coming from Nigeria, there is nothing terrible to say about Dubai. It's a big upgrade. It's a massive upgrade. So personally, for me, it's a good life. It's a soft life, and I have an amazing job now. Growing up at a very younger age, I didn't think that I was going to ever live here. So coming here, getting to live in skyscrapers, getting to live on 61st floor of one of the tallest buildings in Dubai, or one of the tallest residential buildings in the world, is mad. It's insane. I can't wrap my head around it. Standing on my balcony overlooking the city, like, those were not things that I could have dreamt of back then. I mean, I have bigger dreams now, of course, but so there's like a major life upgrade in that sense. And then the standard of living is higher, of course. I get to earn more now, even though when I moved to Dubai, I had a job that was paying, by Dubai standard, really low. By Nigerian standard, not really low, but like, you get it, not enough to survive in Dubai. But yeah, I would however answer it that How is life in Dubai for me at this moment? I am happy, I am grateful, I am content, and I am growing. I am dreaming. My dream is big as hell right now. So, so yeah, life is great. It's very hot, but I can't complain. Everywhere there's AC. But yeah, I still haven't gotten to explore a lot of places yet. But but I will. Hopefully. Do you like Eba? Yes, I very much do. I love Eba. See, for a very long time, Gary affected me. Like I used to drink Gary a lot growing up, and then I got sick, really sick, and Gary starts to affect me. I have ulcer, stomach ulcer, but and somehow I'm also lactose intolerant. Anyway, and then at some point in my uni days, when I take Gary, it starts to like really make me very sick. Like it affects my tummy really bad. So for years, like 8 years ish, I stayed away from Gary. And then when I started to introduce myself subtly back to Gary, even though my partner, my parents must not know, those kind of secretly eating. I used to, instead of soak Gary, I used to eat Eba. So I'll be like, even though I'm not soaking Gary, I can still eat Eba. Then I'll make soup and then eat it with Eba. And even though I want to die after, Eba is life, it's versatile. You could eat it with anything. You could eat it alone. I mean, that's not great, but So yeah, I do love Eba. Eba is life. You look like someone in tech. Are you? Yes, I am. I've always worked in tech. My entire career has been in tech. I started designing 2+ years ago, but before then, I was working in growth. I built and managed communities. Who is your bestie? Actually, the person that asked this question is my bestie. So I have different categories of bestie. I'm not sure if this makes sense, but there are different compartments. I mean, my man is my best friend. That's like is a given. And then I have friends back from uni that anytime, any day, those are my go-to people. Those are like my best friends. And then I have friends that are not acquaintances. Well, I won't call them best friends. They're just friends. Like people I've met on social media that are not like close to me, and they are not just acquaintances or random people I used to know. So like that compartment. There's actually a funny story of a guy that I had to block on Instagram because because I told him we are not close friends. The guy I had to block him. It's someone I used to know from university. He used to ask me out actually, and I started with lying then because I was in year one that I'm in a relationship. And then when I got into a real relationship, I told him I'm in a new relationship. And then he got mad that he was waiting in line and he should have so I always avoided him, and then he graduated, and then when he comes around towards school area, he would call and I would try to avoid him as much as I can, and then I would anyway. So one of those days, frankly, I can't remember the last time I met him, but he just used to disappear and come back. And then one day he just came on my Instagram and said something about how you remember back when we used to be best friends, and I'm like, no, you are not my. We were never that close. I mean, I didn't even say it in a way to insult him. It was just more like we are neither acquaintances. We were not close friends. Like, let's be guided. And the guy was like, yeah, you're rude. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry that you misinterpreted this. And then I tried to like say, okay, I see that you might have misinterpreted this. I didn't mean that in a way to insult you. I'm just saying that there are things that my closest friend would know that like you don't even know my birthday. I'm not expecting you to, but I'm just saying like just semantics. I shouldn't have probably, but hey, guy went off. You've been so rude. That's how when we used to stay in school too, you used to be disrespectful. Something. I'm like, yo, calm your teeth. What's going on? And then we went on and on that somebody's going to fuck me up. Something. Oh god, I just blocked him. I mean, I did to a piece of my mind eventually, but yeah. Anyway, so guys, always clear boundaries. Let friends be friends, acquaintances acquaintances, best friend be best friends. just to ensure that people are they are not more comfortable than they should be. Just favorite color. This has evolved over time. When I was younger, I was obsessed with gray and white, and I hated black. I still hate black, but 98% of the clothes in my closet are black. I still hate black. Anyway, right now, I'm not sure I have a favorite color. Frankly, I'm not sure.
Hi everyone. So I'm having to record this video again because the last video I had, in the middle of it, the microphone went off. So that kind of suck, but what can we do? Anyways, I'm going to try to take a few steps back and try to go through the questions I answered in the previous video again. Actually, it's not previous anymore. It's still present. Anyway, so I'm going to go forward, keep looking at questions and try to answer. Do you ever get a cat in the way future? This question was asked by my friend that has a cat, and the Nigerian in me the Nigerian in me, I cat, dogs, pets, they are not my thing. I can't stand close to dogs. In fact, we live in Dubai where everyone has a dog. There are people dog walking. When I see a dog coming, I cross the road. I walk the other way because I am so scared of dog. Granted, I know that the dogs here won't bite me or do anything to me, but hey, the ones in Nigeria have done a lot of biting. So I'm traumatized. But yeah, but when I visited my friend that has a cat, I couldn't, I had to be telling the cat, it's not you, it's me. That cat is so cute. And when I visited her, I sat on the couch and the cat was trying to sniff me, and oh god damn it, I would just jump away and startle the cat, which was kind of bad, but I actually liked the cat. I feel like if I visited several more times, I'll probably be more receptive because I've been seeing cats everywhere, seeing videos of cats online. There's even this show I was watching a couple of weeks ago that had this cute white cats with blue eyes. It's so gorgeous. Anyway, but on a serious note, I have no idea if I'm ever going to have a pet. I am, however, considering sometime in the future, just the idea of being responsible for something or someone other than yourself. Get a plant, maybe start from a plant and try to nurture that, and hopefully it doesn't die. So yeah, I think it would be great as an adult to have that kind of responsibility and something like that. So yeah, cats are cute now. Maybe not dogs, but I could start with pets parrots in a cage, something that won't walk around, or fish in a tank. But yeah, that, I hope that answers it. What are your pet peeves? So I have so many pet peeves, okay, but the most recent one that is currently annoying me, annoying the crap out of me, is cleansers that won't foam. Cleansers, skincare routine cleanser, the soap that you used to wash your face or your body that won't foam. You had one job. Okay, maybe foaming is not a job, but you get my point. How are you a cleanser and you won't foam? I might as well just be washing my face or my body with milk. Yeah, I recently got this one cleanser that refused to foam, so that's why. That's what happened. But yeah, I didn't know it wasn't going to foam. Now I have to press and just keep wasting soap because my mentality is foam at least a little, not just that you pour water on it and it's just melting like milk or whatever in it. Anyway, so that's my current, because it is annoying. Every time I shower, every time I wash my face, do my skincare routine, it pisses me off. Now I've almost finished the robot in 1 week or 2 weeks or so. Anyway, oh yeah, but other things that I consider my pet peeves: people that chew so loud, people that people that stand in walk lane, get the hell out of the road, or people that just have no regard for other people. Trust me, it's annoying. You're not the only one. alive. You're not the only one here. I can't remember if you, but yeah, I think as I've grown, I've learned to be more like lenient, because I remember back like years ago, I used to have so much rules of like, don't this. When someone does this, is like, nah. But you know, life slaps you real fast, so there's that. Dream car. At the moment, I kind of don't have one. Trust me, like if you live in Dubai, you'll be pretty used to seeing luxurious cars everywhere on the streets. You have like a dusty Rolls Royce parked in your building garage. So, the amount of luxurious cars I've seen, they are like, cars are very gorgeous. So maybe my dream car would be something like a Rolls Royce. Maybe, because it's just majestic. But yeah, like my point is, at this time, I don't think I feel so strongly about any car, like at all, right now. However, I remember that growing up, when I say growing up, I mean like when I was still a teenager, secondary school ish. What my logic at the time is, I don't like small cars. At the same time, I don't like big cars. So I typically go for like cars, like I don't know what they are called. Is it sedan cars? No. Something that is like Jeep, but not Jeep. You know, Nigerian Jeep. So things like Venza, they are not like cars. They are not like big cars. That used to be like my logic at that time of, you know, compact. It's not Jeep, like, you know, and it's not like small. Of course, not like Sienna and Dress. Those ones are just buses. I used to like love those middle of it, but right now, frankly, I feel like if I have money, my dream car, while I don't have like a specific brand that fits that I can pinpoint right now, my idea, especially being here, is to have like a big black car or Jeep or bus. I don't know what they are called, but like those big ones that like you land, you know, like Tundra, but you know, like open at the back. You know, those ones that soccer mom has, but you know, without the children, definitely. So those kinds that like big black, you know, that I have to jump into. I'm tall, I'm not short, so imagine that I have to jump into, like when you come down, when you want to alight from it, you jump down. Those ones that jum. It's kind of cute when you're like a small tiny person and you drive like a big car, where especially those ones that you like wear habaya, sunshade on you, and they turn up in this car, you know, everything is dark, the windows, and then you come down and it's just it's so nice, it's exotic. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, probably ask me again in a year or two. I'll probably have one, but right now, not really specifics. I mean, do you believe in God? Yes, I do believe in God. Are you married? Yes, I am. What's your favorite brand? So I do like a couple of them, but if I have to mention one straight off the bat right now, I would say Apple. As a designer, I'm obsessed with Apple. As a user, I'm obsessed with Apple products. What's not to like? What's not to love? I literally, the only thing I think I don't have with Apple or I've never used will be the iPad, and I'll probably still buy one later. I just don't have a use case for it now. I don't have a need for it. But like I have the latest iPhone, the latest Apple Watch, the latest AirPod. I have my MacBook. It's also Apple. I won't call it latest, but it's M2. So Apple is my favorite brand. Love it. Big respects. Dream company and all of that. Who do you have pinned on iMessage? My man. Is the person I text the most, so definitely. And I feel strongly about iMessage because I am barely on WhatsApp. If you text me there, you sleep there, but most of my people, at least the one that matters, except my people at home, like my elder sister, and like the rest of my family, except my younger sister, she has an iPhone. Those are the reasons I'm still on WhatsApp. But they are the only one that could text me there and get a response. Most of my other friends, people that need to reach me instantly and all of that, they just text me on iMessage. So, because that's the easiest way, the fastest way to get a response. So, of all of that, As someone that uses iMessage a lot, my man is the person I pinned. Favorite hobby. I'm not. I'm trying to like be exploring and do a lot of things, because these days it's just work. I have a really boring routine, and I feel like I'm not taking control of my life or like exploring enough. And I feel like my 20s is coming to the middle, and don't let us get into depressing stuff right now. However, in terms of like hobby, I used to enjoy writing. I think when I was growing up, I even had like some unpublished book, write stories, and those times as well I used to read a lot, read like 5 6 books in a week, run through like stay overnight to read books. Like I used to like borrow from friends, swap books. I used to read a lot, but as I grew older, going to school, not having access to books as I used to back in secondary school and the likes, I kind of felt like I grew out of it. I'm still trying at this point because I don't have an excuse now. So I can't say I don't have access to books anymore. I could go to a bookstore, I could go to the library. There are a lot of like even like this NGO bookshelves in different corners of Dubai. I bought like books from there like twice before. Anyway, so that used to be like my hobby. I don't do that a lot anymore. I write. Have I mentioned that? But also I've taken a break from that for a very long time. Now, I can however tell you something, one of things that I really want to be able to do that I'll probably not do yet. That doesn't make sense, but listen, I love music like a lot. Even in my design portfolio, my most recent one, I put it there that in another universe maybe I would have been a music producer or something, doing something in music. I am in love with the fusion of beats. Like when I listen to music, I'm not just listening to the lyrics. I probably won't even hear the lyrics in the first listen or whatever, but I hear the drums, the piano, the way they fuse together, the beat. I recreate, like I instantly try to like recreate it in my head, and it's just I don't know how to explain it, but it's so interesting to me how everything comes together and how I hear the layers of it when I listen to music. And sometimes in a whole song, it might just be a particular clip of a particular sound that I like in that whole song. But that said, I want to learn how to play the piano. It's like everybody that knows me probably knows my obsession in recent times with learning to play the piano. But it's so expensive to get classes here. So I mean here in Dubai. So I probably, and again, there's no point of me paying for classes if I don't have piano to practice with. So that's why I probably never would. Also, it's not like on the list of my high priority at the moment, so I'll probably never pay. It's not just on my priority right now, but yeah, like it's a very big dream. Like I would be so ecstatic to learn to play the piano and just be able to play some of my favorite songs, some of my favorite beats, and just one day, definitely one day, because music just does like tugs at my heart, and I really love sad music too, by the way. I think I listen broadly, frankly, over like different people. Sometimes I know the song, I don't know the artist, but it's typically just sad music. It makes me love it, absolutely stan. But most recently, at least this year, because every year my Spotify rap changes, I've been super obsessed with Sam Smith this year. And but every year constant for me is Brimo in Nigeria scene. Though between last year and this year, I've been more into Nigeria scene than I have ever been. I like Young John, Ashake, of course. But yeah, but on a serious note, when I'm not trying to like unwind and just dance or whatever, what keeps me going, the kind of music I love, is sad music from like sad love, soapy things. Sam Smith is great. Lewis Capaldi. It's those kind of people are typically recent my generation, my generation, like James Arthur. Who else? Giveon sometimes. Yeah, I love Giveon. I actually want to go to a Giveon concert so bad. Then like old ones like Billy Joel. I think Billy Joel is not my generation though. But yeah, I have like different playlists of different sad music at different times. So I even want to have a segment in my YouTube videos where I would plug you onto whatever music I'm obsessed with in that week or in that month, whenever it is I post my video. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. I also listen to podcasts. I listen to podcasts when I'm working. Well, I used to, but these days I listen to podcasts when I'm doing things in the house, like cooking, doing dishes, and I can also plug you to some of my favorite podcasts. I am obsessed with Nigerian American by LD. I actually used to listen to it in 2019 ish or 2020, thereabouts, and then I think it stopped releasing new episodes, so I stopped. Frankly, I can't remember, but these days I noticed that he has released several more episodes, so I went all the way back and started from scratch. So I am obsessed. The production, the storytelling, the research, top notch, the best podcast I've ever listened to in my life. And close to that, in terms of like production and quality, is I Like Girls by Aishat Salaudin. Yes, the production is very like when I got onto I Like Girls podcast, it gave me the instant vibe of the Nigerian American in terms of like production, but also quality. I love it. And I want to like go on the chill side, just relax, or just because I'm barely on social media these days, try to understand what happened the past week and all of that. I listen to F&S Uncensored. Speaking of music wise, even though we haven't gotten a new episode since 2022, A Music in Time by Osage, and frankly I can't remember, but yeah, like even these days I just go back and listen to their previous episodes just to but yeah, those are a few of the podcasts that I like. Question or any topic you want me to discuss, don't forget to put it in the comment section and I'm going to shoot videos on them. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Bye.